Then she turns around and she tells me like, I thought we were friends, but instead of talking to Mike, you went and you slept with Mike. Hey amiga, what's up and welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Jennyfer Ross back at it again with yet another video. Today's video, as you have probably seen by the title, is going to be yet another story time, because why not? Why not put my dirty laundry on the YouTube? That's what I'm doing these days, alright? So I figured, like, why the hell not? I mean, this story may help somebody, and recently somebody DM'd me asking me to give her advice, and she was a very young girl. So that's how I found out that I have like young people that are watching my videos. So this is especially for the young people who are watching. To be honest with you, I never ever would have thought that I would even bring this story up, because at the time that it happened I was so ashamed and I didn't even have anything to be ashamed about. But I feel like I'm rambling on way too much. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and let's go ahead and get into the video. So like always, I'm gonna start off with a little disclaimer, because I'm not trying to start no drama or beef with anyone. If you know me from that time, hey, you know, this is just my side of the story. This is what happened to me. I'm telling everything from my perspective and how I experienced it. So don't get on your high horse about this. It is what it is, man. Like, you know, especially the people from my town, y'all gave me a hard time. Like literally, y'all gave me a very hard time. So I'm not gonna name anybody by name, because I think, like, you know, enough of tea is gonna be spilled anyways, so there's no need to do that, and we're just not, okay? Let's just go ahead and get into the story. So this story happened when I was 14 years old. I had this friend in school that I really appreciated her friendship. I was not one of the popular girls at all. I was pretty much a nobody in school. So I just really appreciated her friendship, because I thought that I was not in a position to lose friends, because I already didn't have a lot of friends. So yeah, basically, when you categorize me back then, I would be classified as a loser, because, you know, I was pretty much a goody-goody, because I have a very strict mother. I was never allowed to go anywhere. I could never attend any parties or anything. When the weekend was over, I could never talk with other girls about how the weekend was, because I was basically at home all the time babysitting my sister. So there was nothing that I could talk about anyways. And the friendship of this girl, she was a little popular, and I really appreciated her, and it made me feel like, oh, this is how it feels to be one of the cool people. That's literally how it is. So my mother, before she had me, she had this friend. Then later, they both got pregnant, I think around the same time. And, you know, me and my mother's friend, her son, we grew up like very closely. I was always at his birthday parties. I could actually even be pointed out in all of his pictures, because we were around each other a lot. So later we grew up. He ended up living in the same town as I did. Every Sunday my mother would make like empanadas, and this guy would always ask my mother to save him some, or that he would give my mother money to make these for him. So I would see him all the time. Every Sunday my mother would bring these empanadas to him, and she would wait downstairs. He lived in this little condo that you had to walk up a little staircase, and then my mother would stand like with the car down the staircase, so she could see me standing at his front door. And I would drop it off, take the money or whatever, or just drop it off or whatever. I would always stand at the door. I cannot tell you what the inside, I cannot tell you what the inside of this guy's house looked like at all, because he was living with other guys. So my mother never allowed me to go in to take the money, to bring the empanadas, none of that. he also knew that when I came to drop off these empanadas, that he needed to come to the door. Don't let your friends come to pick it up for you, none of that, because I didn't do business with them. So I cannot tell you how his house would look like inside. I seriously cannot. I think you can sketch a little situation from this. Then this friend at school, she started to date this guy. She started to date him, and they were a very lovely couple together. So I always thought they looked very cute together. Then one day my friend appeared at school and she was a little upset. And I asked her, like, we're gonna call my friend Miley. Okay, so Miley appeared at school being very, very sad, and I was wondering, like, what the hell's going on? Why is she so down? She didn't even want to eat lunch. She was really upset. So then later on in the day, she decided to tell me what was going on, and she told me she had a fight with her boyfriend and that he was very mean to her and stuff like that. And we're gonna call her boyfriend my childhood friend, whatever. We're gonna call him Mike. So she told me that Mike was being very mean, and I really did not understand, like, is it the same person that we talk about? Because I really don't know Mike like that at all. So I couldn't understand, like, why is Mike being mean to her, and like, what is wrong with him, you know? So this really bothered me, and it didn't sit well with me that he was treating her that way, you know? And he would say, like, specific things that I'm not gonna mention right now, but he would say, like, very, very evil and mean things to her that I really didn't think she deserved. But anyways, I decided that I was going to say something to him about it. So the next Sunday that we were dropping off the empanadas, I told him, like, yo, why are you treating Miley like that? That's really not cool, and I just thought that you were better than that. And he was like, oh no, chill. You know how guys react, like, oh no, just chill, la la la. Okay, so a few days later I come to school and I am waiting in front of the door for Miley, and Miley comes and she, like, bumps into me like this and just walks straight on. And I'm like, what just happened? So I walk behind her like a fucking dog. I don't know what was wrong with me. Then she turns around and she tells me, like, I thought we were friends, but instead of talking to Mike, you went and you slept with Mike. And I was like, oh, what? And then she was like, yes, you went and you slept with Mike. So at that moment, my heart literally dropped to the floor because I could not understand what type of situation I got myself into. First of all, I was still a virgin at that time. So I could not, like, understand, like, how is me sticking up for a friend got me at a point that I slept with Mike. So I was really bothered by this, and when school was over, I couldn't even concentrate in school anymore because I felt like, okay, I lost my friend and now she thinks that I'm a hoe because I slept with her boyfriend. I was really, really not feeling good. I was feeling so nauseous because I didn't understand what was happening. You know, I couldn't understand it. So when I was going home, Mike's house is not really across the street because there are houses between my house and Mike's house, but I need to pass his house to go home. So I decided to stop. I rang the doorbell. Luckily he opened up, and I asked him, like a stupid girl, like, yo, Miley told me in school that you said that I slept with you. Like, what is up with that? Why did you say that to her? You know that didn't happen. And then he goes like, no, I did not say that. I did not say that. Then I was like, okay, I don't understand how this happened, but for some reason I did believe Miley more, because why would she just fabricate that out of thin air, you know? I just couldn't understand that she would lie about something like that. But literally from this moment on, my life became hell. Miley literally told the whole town, everybody wanted to know. She told them a lie that I slept with her boyfriend, that I was a hoe, and that everybody needed to watch out for me because I'm a hoe that steals people's boyfriend. So this was highly upsetting. I was so stressed out about this because, first of all, I have a very strict mother, so I'm afraid that she's gonna find out about this. What is she gonna say? Is she gonna be disappointed with me? Is she gonna whoop my ass? You know, I was so stressed out because I couldn't believe that this was happening. Then it got to a point, and the problem of this all is that Mike did not do anything to... I think he even helped to spread it more, the lie, the rumor. I think he literally did help to spread it more because he put it out in the first place, but everybody and their mama knew about this, and it really hurt me. It really hurt me because I was young. When you are 14 years old, you are experiencing these type of feelings way more intense than I would experience them now. But back then, I really felt that it was intense. Then it got to a point that Miley put my phone number up on the internet. There was like this little chat box thingy that was very popular back then, and I think it was called Party Peeps or whatever. And she gave people my phone number, told them that I wanted to have sex with them, and literally put my phone number on the internet. She gave my number to 5 or 6 guys, and I was just at home minding my business, laying in my bed, still stressed out about the situation. And then one night I just got a phone call from a guy telling me like, yeah, you were on this chat box on Party Peeps, do you want to have sex with me, because that's what you said. I wanted to make an appointment. And I was like, what? Oh my god. At that point I felt like I wanted to throw up because my mother is in the living room. Like, honestly though, my mother is in the living room. She is this close to finding out about this, and she is not gonna be amused about this at all. This is gonna be a big problem if my mom finds out. So I just threatened this guy like, you know what, if you ever call me again, I will call the police. And that's the same thing that I told the other guys that she gave my number to. I told them the same thing. If you ever call me again, I will call the police. And back then, people were really afraid of the police. So no, you know, that situation dissolved real quick. Then at school, I tried to talk to Miley about this, but she didn't want to hear it at all. I literally lost all my friends over this. I hated my life. I woke up, I didn't want to go to school at all. Every day I was thinking about, oh my god, this is making me emotional. It's making me emotional thinking about this. Because right now I know so much better than this. Yeah. Oh, this is stupid. Oh my god, why am I... This is a million years ago. Why am I getting up? Anyways. This is really making me emotional. But a long story short, I just get back in that headspace that I was back then, I guess. Hold on, I'm gonna get myself together because I'm crying. So I'm gonna try to not cry about this because this is just really stupid. It's a long time ago. I promise you I'm okay. I'm happy. I have a very, very lovely boyfriend that treats me like a queen. So I really want to put this out because I think this is important, especially if you're young and you're watching my videos. Then this is a very important message because you are way better if you have friends that treat you like this or that believes a guy over you. Then they are not worth your friendship, and there will come a point where you have your moment, and there is no such thing. It's cool to be awkward and to be weird and not to fit in because you were born to stand out, as cliche as that may sound. But we're gonna get back to the story. So I literally hated my life. I didn't want to go to school. I didn't want to go anywhere. And there came a point that she sent me a picture. It was like a gift picture. I don't exactly know if it really was a gift picture, but I remember that, or a video. I think it was a video type of thing. And it was like of a trash can opening, and you saw like all these little worms in it. And then she wrote the text like, hey ho, are these worms already coming out of your vagina? Huh? Since you're spreading it. And this was so crazy, you guys, because I was a virgin. I was a virgin. What the hell? What the hell? Why am I in this? Not allowed to leave my house. I never went in this guy's house, let alone his bedroom or wherever. Like, this just didn't happen. Like, what the fuck? So there's this lady in my town that knows about all rumors. She knows everything about everyone. She is also some type of madrina of the whole town. I don't know how to explain that in English, but she is like a person who can kick your ass or tell you to stop something real quick if she doesn't like it or whatsoever. And people always seem to listen to her. But growing up, there were always rumors about her, like, don't go to her house because she likes to gossip about people, she is not a good person, la la la. Then one day, this lady, she contacted me, and she is like way older than I am. I'm 100% sure that she's like 12 or 15 years older than me. So she called me and she told me to try to come see her. And I was like, okay, you know, my mother is close with this lady because she used to buy empanadas from us as well. But at the same time, like, why would I go visit her during the week with no reason? I have nothing to do there. So I went after school before my mother got home. I went to her and she talked with me and she told me, like, what is going on? I heard you slept with Mike. And I told her, like, please, we're gonna call her Esmeralda. So I told her, Esmeralda, really, this is not true. It didn't happen. It really didn't happen, and I don't understand. And then she told me, but Mike is telling everybody that he did you. I was seriously heartbroken because I couldn't believe that someone from my childhood that has known me literally my whole life would betray me like that and talk, not even betray me, like would put out a gossip and a lie that could like really damage me like that. I couldn't understand that. I was like, were we ever friends? And then to be honest with you, Miley, I couldn't really be too, I was mad at her for not believing me and not trusting me on my word, but at the same time she thought we were friends and I slept with her boyfriend. That's what she thought, right? So I guess, you know, that's a tricky situation. I still don't really know what I think about this or how I feel about this because I really do not know. So long story short, I asked Esmeralda to just make this go away. Talk to Mike, tell him to stop because I could not allow my mom to find out about this because she would have killed me. My mother is very conservative. First of all, she doesn't let me go anywhere. So how the hell did this happen? She's gonna think that I'm a hoe. She's not gonna believe me. She's gonna whoop my ass. I'm gonna be on house arrest? I'm gonna be grounded for the rest of my life. I just couldn't allow it to go that way. So she talked to Mike and it took a few weeks, but the situation, it died down. The rumor, it died and people were not really talking about it anymore. And maybe I'm making this way bigger than it is, but trust me, I would walk in the shopping center and there were people asking me, did you sleep with Mike? That was literally my life for a serious month. And that was just a very stressful situation. If you are someone who has went through the same, or if you are going through something like this, then please talk to your parents, because my mother, she was a different story. I think like a lot of things she understands now, but back then she really didn't. Parents should really be open and listen to their children whenever something is going on, because I went to very, very dark thoughts, and even I came to a point, oh no, we're not gonna do this again. But I also came to a point where I was wondering, like, what is the point in living? Because I might as well take my life. Everybody thinks that I'm a hoe. My mother is about to find out about this and things are gonna go bad for me. So I literally didn't understand what the point was in me living anymore. And I think that is very crazy. So my mother could have lost me because she's not open to talk to me and listen to my problems or allow me the chance to really express myself. So if you are a parent of a young girl, then keep a close eye on them, because that young age, that 13, 14, 15, 16, that is a very delicate age in which they experience a lot, and everything that you experience at that age is so much more explosive and intense than it is now. So that is that. Also, we as girls, we need to learn to not feed into the juicy stuff, because it can really hurt somebody real bad. How would you feel if something like this happened to you? Like, it's really not fun to be in that position. So I think we as girls, why are we believing guys over girls? Sometimes we girls, we do mess up as well, but especially at an age like that, just stick together. And I think like being sexually active with boys, just wait with that anyways. I mean, I wasn't being sexually active, but still I was caught up in this whole rumor that ruined my life back then. I mean, it didn't ruin my life forever, but back then it really felt like it ruined my life was over. It ruined my life. Let's stick together as girls, support each other, and don't feed into this type of bullshit. Don't allow a guy to put your friendships apart. You know, because why? That is it for this story time. I don't think there's anything else that I want to say about this, because it is what it is. And this video is getting really weird, so we're gonna close it up, okay? Before we do that though, I want to shout out a comment of the day, and today's comment of the day goes to Nani Leitu, and she says, I tried the moro with the onion. It was awesome. Thank you, amiga. If you don't know what she is talking about, she is talking about my previous video. That is what I eat in a day. And I made a Caribbean dish, moro. So if you didn't see that video yet, then click right up here to watch that video if you want to. And Nani, thank you so much for leaving me this nice comment and letting me know that you liked this recipe. I really appreciate all the love and the support on all my recent videos. You guys are amazing, or you amigas are amazing. I love you so much. Like, you have no idea. This literally makes my day, like reading all these comments and just seeing that you guys are liking what I'm putting out for you to see. So thank you so much, Nani, and thank you guys also so much for watching my video up until this point. Make sure to leave me a nice comment down below if you want to be featured in the next comment of the day. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and yes, I am signing out. Peace!